Hello, my hosts, and welcome to another stream. Today, we are going to continue to work on our steam train model, which should not be confused with a model steam train. Let's jump right into the screen capture for Blender. And here we are. So we've got the cabin and whatever this is here. Oh, this is the bit that redirects the smoke box into the boiler. So the things we've got to continue with are the bogies and trucks for the next set of wheels. So can we... So let's duplicate that. And then move it forward to here. That's all good. And switch off the modifier. I think the array modifier is the one we've got to switch off. Let's try that. Yeah. So delete you. Perfect. So that's your front wheels. These axes, the axis feels a bit thin, but people aren't really going to be seeing that. There we go. Although if it does turn out to be a problem, we can probably edit it later. While we are at it, move this back here. Then up. Want to get this lined up with the hole. Okay. There you go. And down a bit. And what we're going to do is go into edit mode, switch ourselves to scale. I think it will be this red thing here. Nope, that's not it. Which will scale... Why am I not seeing any change? Oh, because I'm not selected anything. Oh, silly me. So select all. Like that. Then scale. That's better. Let's face onwards. Scale you up. There we go. Switch out. Move you to there. And just fine tune you. Perfect. Now add a modifier, an array modifier. Set just to 3. Change that like that's all lined up. Yeah, there we go. So those are, so this is the driving wheel. So back into object mode. Call you driving wheels. There we go. So next thing I'm going to do is that shaft. Oh, we've got this one just underneath the cabins. Select that one, duplicate, and move you back. There we go. That looks right. If we go like that, we can see through everything. So we've got this beam that's like that. Joins those 3 and then has a linkage up to the piston. Right. So I think that's going to be cylindrical. That's off to the side there. So let's try that. All right. Add cylinder. Add a new collection. New collection here. This. Don't. Driving wheels. That's Not sure what this is going to be. Add. So cylinder. I'll remove this cylinder because I don't know where it is. Where are you? Ah, there you are. Rotate you by 90 degrees. And I just realised that these are going to be on the opposite side as well, out of sync, but I'm not sure by how much. That's not what I wanted. Grab you. I want it to shrink those two dimensions. That's better. Get in line with the size of this thing. And how's it going? A little bit less. And oops, scaling is what I want. Right. Move you in line with that. Awesome. That's about the center of there, which I think it's that. We'll scale this back. Right there. Out just a touch more. And we go there. Adjusting you. Just a touch. Awesome. We'll move this forward. I'm guessing that this is sort of like attached to the wheel with 3 bolts that stick out. All right. I don't know what this is called. Let's say driving shaft. It probably has a real name. Like, oh, I don't know. Tiddlywink redirector. There we go. But all of it almost functions a bit like a camshaft. Sort of. Cursor to selected. Pop out of object mode. Add a cylinder. Take that. 90. object mode and we scale this down severely. Excuse me. All right. I think that'll do it. Now we just scale you all the way back until you come out like that. Oh, we need a tiny bit wider there. You're not extruding out of the wheel. We'll call you thingy that is driving shaft to wheel. And I am definitely sure they all have their own names. Array 3 factor 0 y1 that goes like that. Perfect. Then there is a second shaft that comes off of this that joins on to the actual piston driving mechanism. So what I'm going to do is apply those modifiers, which means that when we go back into edit mode, I can now just select just you. I just want to select just that. And move that out a touch. So we've got that shaft there. And then the thing that runs up to the pistons. And then I think this is related to the whole Johnson bar mechanism. This one up there. Right. Duplicate. Then move switching out of object mode to edit mode. Select the end cap here. Oh, it is already selected. That's weird. Oh, I'm noticing that it's not quite lined up, so make sure it is. There we go. Cursor to selected. Object mode. Rotate. Set you to rotate around the 3D cursor. We want to rotate you up. That's curious. It's a bit thinner there. All right. Let's go into the edit mode. Select that tip. And we're going to... It's active element. There it is. Actually, let's see if we can get this lined up right. Oh, that's interesting. That shaft is positioned almost over the middle of that wheel. I wonder if that has some sort of technical reason. There we go. Oh. I'm just also thinking animating this will be a task and a half, because I have to set up a whole lot of constraints and stuff. So everything would move sort of sanely. Duplicate. Move you up. Then move them out. So we only want that sort of connecting there. Then I click into edit mode. Select that. Bend. All of that going away. Sponge. Vertices. And we do the same here. Sponge. Vertices. Okay. That remains with us. Awesome. While we are at it, Delete. Out of edit mode, select you. Just select you. Move you forward so you sort of cover the entire thing. Right. This is sort of super finicky. Right. So select you. Go to wireframe mode. Duplicate. Activate. Where is... Move you forward to there. That lined up all right. Yeah, it looks it. So how are these two things joined? Ah, it's not actually joined to there. It's joined to that bit, I think. Well, we can fix that. Get rid of that because that's no longer needed. So click A to delete. Select that shaft. Edit mode, you there. Okay. There we go. Okay. That's a bit more like it. Right. I'm actually sure that all these numbers would actually tell me the proper name for these things. But I know this one is there. All right. That's going to be another cylinder. And ironically, that is a cylinder. Oh, God, it's hot today. Okay. Let's add a cylinder. All right, mesh. Cylinder. Rotate. Stick the words 90 there. Edit mode. Scaling. Keep scaling with the wrong one. So the one that preserves that is this green one there. Okay. Bring that down. Move you about so you're all in line with that. There we go. We scale back. We move you like that. Scale in a bit more. Like that. That's about it. There we go. Adjust. Let's get these exact details right now. Oh, we're going to have a loop cut here. And another one right next to it. There. And there. We go select that central bit there. Switch it to scale. Where's that green thing that lies on the ground there? Cool. That's not doing it right. I want you. There we go. Oop. Oh. That is not what I wanted. That looks... went out a bit too much. Got to go out a slight bit more. There. That's a bit more indicative. Cool. We've got this sort of end cap that pokes out. So select you. Select that. Insert a face. There we go. And we can move that face so that comes out looking pretty okay. Then we've got another thinner face in the middle. So we're going to go... Oh. Piston cylinder. Actually, select that. That goes snap to selected. Pop out of there. We're back into object mode. Add another cylinder. Right. So rotate you around x-axis by 90. And the radius is definitely 0.01. And we'll just... Oh. No. Yeah, it's about it. Oh. That's slightly out of alignment. Right, that's a little concerning. Oh. Select that tip there. Move that like that. Like this tip here. Move it back into the cylinder. And object mode. Move you slightly down until it lines up there. There we select you. And move you down as well. That's better. And you... These little joints like that. Yeah, it's coming along quite nicely. Right. So, what's the next thing we're going to work on? Perhaps this thing, which from watching other rail-based creators is apparently called a pilot, but most people call a cowcatcher. And right. And according to people I know, well, according to rumours from people in the rail industry, I've heard, they're less designed to reduce injury and more designed to making cleanup after a train has hit somebody or something easier, because if a train hits you, you are most likely going to be dead. Cursor to selected. Object mode. I think we'll make this out of a plane. Plane. Okay. Degrees. Edit mode, and we shrink this down dramatically. Then where is our oh, there they are. Okay. Move it in line with that. All right. Mode. Edit mode. Why? I'm not sure why the tab didn't come off right. Oh, it's a bit too much. Just right. There we go. Like that. Now go head on. We widen this out. I've realised that we only did one cylinder on one side, and that's going to be a problem. This shouldn't be a part of the trucks. So just drag it down. Here. It's clipping through the wheel at the moment. Actually, oh, that will be fixed once we add a loop cut through the middle. Move this loop cut forward. Awesome. And we select just this point here. We move this point back. Thinking that we're getting a bizarre condition here, so let's go select that, move that back a bit as well. It's a little weird. Thinking maybe these need to be moved forward. No. Anyway, I'll add grills to that and make it look better. Right. There we have... Apparently this is called a... pilot. I'm curious about the design that's in this diagram. Because if you look at it, you notice that the buffer here, the pilot extends out of beyond the buffer. So, oh, there's none here. Okay. So that just means that you couldn't be face to face with a train with the same pilot there. That's okay. It would only happen when you were shunting. Right. I think we will leave it there, since we've made some good progress. Let's go back to my main room. A little discussion about what we did. So, today we continued work on our train. We added the 3 driving wheels and a couple of the other non-driving wheels, whatever they are. We added the main piston and the shafts that connect the piston to the wheels. And we even added a pilot / cowcatcher. So, we've made good progress. Thank you, everybody, for joining me as I worked on this cute little train. And I hope to see anybody who was watching in the archives later. Thank you very much. And I'll see you later. Tomorrow, let's just check our schedule. Tomorrow is some Minecraft. And we'll be doing the finishing touches on our raid farm. So look forward to that.